Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Chris Combs from 1000 Pound Sisters is describing how Tammy Slaton looks after undergoing skin removal surgery. Tammy was scheduled to get her extra skin removed on 1000 Pound Sister Season 7 after spending the last several years on a weight loss journey. Tammy underwent bariatric surgery and lost over 500 pounds, but her bad habits were preventing her from taking the final step of her transformation. Once Tammy was able to quit vaping, she became eligible for the process. However, Tammy's skin removal procedure was risky, and she was worried about whether she would make it out alive. Chris is now sharing his honest thoughts and concerns about Tammy's health following her surgery. TLC has shared a clip from an upcoming episode in which Chris tells the cameras, "At first look, it's kind of rough looking. 'Cause you've seen the blood, dried blood, different things." Chris adds that the only thing he was worried about was whether Tammy would be up, awake, and breathing. He admitted that it was all he cared about, since everything else could be worked out later. "The bee is alive and she made it through," Chris yells excitedly while noting that he is ecstatic, as fans of 1000 Pound Sisters know, Chris and Tammy have had a complicated relationship throughout the show. In the beginning, Chris came across as a supportive big brother, doing what he could to help Tammy with her weight loss. But over time, things got tense, with arguments and frustration over some of Tammy's choices. In the most recent season, Chris has opened up more about how worried he is about her health. He hasn't held back his feelings, making it clear that while he still cares, he's also tired of seeing her make the same mistakes. Chris has never been afraid to speak his mind, but his love for his sisters always shines through. He said he was simply thankful that Tammy survived her surgery because nothing else really mattered. Even when he loses his temper or uses strong language, it is clear he cares deeply. Chris was visibly shaken during Tammy's surgery on 1000 Pound Sisters, though he usually stays calm and focused. His honest reactions show he tells it like it is. Like many families, the siblings argue often, but Chris is always the one trying to bring everyone together and keep things in perspective. Reality TV has a way of turning ordinary lives into public spectacles, but few shows have captured the raw, unfiltered journey of transformation like 1000 Pound Sisters. Tammy Slaton, one of the show's most recognizable stars, has undergone a staggering weight loss journey, culminating in a dramatic skin removal surgery. But while fans cheer her progress, her brother Chris Combs has offered a surprisingly candid take on her new appearance, stating, "It's kind of rough looking." His blunt honesty has sparked debate. Should family members voice their unfiltered opinions, or is Tammy's journey too personal for critique? This article dives deep into Tammy's transformation, Chris's reaction, and the broader conversation about body image, self-acceptance, and the pressures of public scrutiny. Tammy Slaton's weight loss journey from struggle to triumph. Tammy Slaton's battle with obesity has been well documented on 1000 Pound Sisters. At her heaviest, she weighed over 700 pounds, facing life-threatening health complications, including tracheostomy dependence and respiratory failure. Her journey toward bariatric surgery was fraught with setbacks, failed weight loss attempts, emotional eating, and the tragic loss of her husband, Caleb Willingham. However, in recent seasons, Tammy's determination shone through. After undergoing weight loss surgery, she shed hundreds of pounds, reclaiming her mobility and independence. But extreme weight loss comes with another challenge: excess skin. The reality of skin removal surgery. Massive weight loss often leaves patients with sagging skin, which can cause physical discomfort, infections, and emotional distress. For Tammy, skin removal surgery was the next step in her transformation, a procedure that, while necessary, is far from glamorous. Plastic surgeons emphasize that post-op results can appear rough initially, with swelling, bruising, and scars that take months to heal. Tammy's journey is no exception, and her brother Chris's reaction highlights the stark reality behind these procedures. Chris Combs' honest take: tough love or unnecessary criticism? Chris Combs, who also underwent weight loss surgery, has been a vocal supporter of Tammy's progress. Yet his recent comments about her post-surgery appearance have raised eyebrows. "It's kind of rough looking," he admitted in an interview. "But that's part of the process. She's been through hell, and this is just another step." Some fans applaud his honesty, arguing that reality TV thrives on authenticity. Others, however, question whether such remarks could undermine Tammy's confidence during a vulnerable time. The fine line between support and judgment, family dynamics, and weight loss journeys are complex. Siblings often adopt a tough love approach, but public commentary adds another layer of pressure. Was Chris justified in his remarks? Should public figures filter their opinions about loved ones' appearances? How does Tammy feel about his comments? While Chris insists his words come from a place of love, the debate continues. Public reaction, empathy versus exploitation. Social media erupted after Chris's statement. Some fans defended him. "He's just keeping it real. Surgery isn't pretty at first." Others criticized the remark as insensitive. Tammy deserves praise, not backhanded comments about her scars. This divide reflects a broader societal tension. How do we discuss post-weight loss bodies without veering into judgment? The role of reality TV in shaping perceptions. Shows like 1,000-Pound Sisters walk a fine line between documenting struggles and exploiting them. Tammy's journey is inspirational, but constant scrutiny may add emotional strain. Do reality shows help or harm participants' mental health? Should networks provide more aftercare for stars undergoing drastic changes? Tammy's response: a strength and vulnerability. Despite the commentary, Tammy has remained focused on her progress. In recent updates, she's shared her excitement about her new body, even as she acknowledges the challenges of recovery. "I've worked so hard for this," she posted. "Every scar tells my story." Her resilience is a testament to her growth, both physically and emotionally. Redefining beauty and acceptance. Tammy Slaton's journey is far from over, but her story challenges societal norms about beauty and transformation. Chris Combs' honesty, while divisive, underscores an important truth. Weight loss isn't always pretty, but it's real. As fans, perhaps the best response is not to critique but to celebrate Tammy's courage, scars, swelling, and all.